Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. And with your favorite host, yours truly, Elliot Smith. Welcome back to Growing with God. Now, today is going to be a very, very fun show, a very, very fun video. I guess I won't say very, very fun. It'll just be something different. 10 questions. I have to answer 10 questions that most people do not know about me. So it's basically a getting to know Elliot. So I think that should be fun. And then at the end, I am going to have a question for you guys. So stay tuned. First question is, remember, we're doing 10 questions. So the first question is, what about myself do I like most? I like my resilience. I guess you could say that. In some aspects, I have the ability to bounce back quick. But I also like how loving I am. I wouldn't change that quality about myself or the world. So my resilience and my loving and welcoming spirit, and my loyalty. I think my loyalty is one of my favorite qualities about myself. Second question is actually not on my computer. I actually decided to sneak this one in. The second question is, who is my favorite singer? Oh my goodness. That is very broad because I love a lot of different singers for different reasons. I have like a top 50, then I have a top 20, and then I have a top 10 of favorite singers that will always probably be in my top 10 roster. I don't know, that's kind of hard. I'll just make it super duper small. My favorite singers, I'm gonna do top 5. Okay, so my top 5 favorite singers are Kiera Sheard. Okay, for so many different reasons, Kiera Sheard will always be in my top 5. Whitney Houston. Again, so many different reasons. Whitney Houston is the GOAT. She will always be in my top 5. Now, this is singers. This is not worship leaders. This is not major vocalists either, even though they are 2 major vocalists. So I said Whitney and Kiera. This is so hard. This is so hard. Like, I have 3 more, and I'm gonna do this really fast, and I'm gonna share why in another video. I'm gonna have a video dedicated to singers, between singers and worship leaders and major vocalists. I'm gonna do a whole nother video for that. Okay, so these are gonna be fast. Karen Clark Sheard, always be, forever be. So I say Whitney, Kiera, Karen Clark Sheard. I'm so skeptical about the males. Zacardi Cortez, that he's there. And I have one more. Because I am a singer, it's very hard to me to choose a singer and not a vocalist, you know. Chandler Moore. The third question is, what am I grateful for? I am grateful for the things that you have done. I love that song. That's by Bishop Hezekiah Walker. I'm grateful for, one of the things that I'm most grateful for is my foundation. My foundation in family, my foundation in faith, my foundation in God. The older I get, I really, really understand why it's so important that children have a very strong foundation, so that they can navigate and live from that place through life. It'll help them through the ups and downs and the trials if they have a firm foundation. So one of the things that I am most grateful for is my foundation in God. So the fourth question is, what are the most important things I've learned in life? The most important things I've learned in life. I have learned that community is so important. Who you keep around you, who you have in your inner circle is so super important. And I've also learned who's pouring into you. Who are your leaders? Who do you glean from for wisdom? Who do you confide in, and who gives you wise counsel or godly counsel? I've learned that those things are very, very, very important. And I stick by those wholeheartedly. It's so important who you keep around you. Okay, so question number 5 is, who inspires me the most, and what is it that inspires me about them? My mother is one of my biggest inspirations. My mother has always been a very, very hard worker. She's always been a go-getter, and she's just always had the tenacity and the strength to go after everything that she wants and wanted. And she's always stood in a place of knowing her worth. My mother is one of my also my dad, my sister, and my brother. Not leaving people out, and not leaving the famous people that inspire me out either, but they're inspirations to me for different reasons. My sister is like my mother. She's a very hard worker. She's going to make sure Precious gets done what Precious needs to be done in order to secure her future. My brother is the same way. He's brilliantly gifted in his mind. He'll always be one of my biggest inspirations. He is a very hard worker and a go-getter. And my father, super duper hard worker, and the way that he raised us is what so question number 6 is, what do I believe in? What do I believe in? So we all know channel's called Growing with God. We all know that I believe in God, but I want to unpack that a little bit. I believe in Jesus. I believe in faith. I believe in community. I believe in fighting for your dreams. I believe that I believe in godly principles. I believe in reaping and sowing. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the power of dedication. And I believe in speaking it into existence and also putting feet to your faith. I guess that's the answer. Does that make sense? Alrighty, so question number 7 is, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Where would it be? First of all, I love Colorado Springs. I love Colorado, okay? I've been to New Mexico and it's beautiful. So if I could live anywhere, I would live Colorado Springs. I would live in New Mexico. I would live, oh my goodness, I would live in California, to be exact. I would live in Santa Maria, California. Love that place. Very beautiful to me. Yeah, those are the places that I will live. I want to visit Dubai and St. Lucia, but I don't know if I would live there. Yeah, I don't know if I would live there. But places in the United States would most definitely be Colorado Springs, New Mexico, and Santa Maria, California. Alrighty, we're getting down to the last questions. Question number 8 is, what is your favorite family vacation? Let me think. I've been to a lot of places with my family. I think that my favorite family vacation was when we all went to Ohio and stayed at the Kalahari Resort for like 4 or 5 days. That I love that place, love that resort. That was very, very fun. Just for all of us to be together. That was really, really fun for me. That probably is one of my most memorable family vacations. It was like 30 of us, y'all. Like, we literally packed up like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Question number 9. This is a good one. Who is my hero? Oh my goodness. Now that is a really big question for me because I have a lot of inspirations in my life. I'm gonna have to go with Mom. Mom is one of my heroes. She shines out as I'm thinking about it more. My mother is one of my heroes for so many different reasons. I can't even unpack all the reasons why my mother, Carla Thomas, is at the top of my list for heroes. And Jesus. Of course, Jesus is my hero. Okay, right now, don't get it twisted. But after Jesus, Mom is one of my biggest heroes. Okay, we are at the last question. Question number 10. It says, what is the stupidest thing you have ever done? So back in the day, but not that far back in the day, don't be thinking I'm old. Don't be saying I'm old. So back in the day, I went to regular high school, but I also went to a career high school, whatever you want to call it. I went to Saginaw Career Complex for culinary arts and hospitality and management. And we were in baking competitions. And so we had to bake like 5 different things at one time. We had to bake like some scones, pastries, chocolate chip cookies, bread, and muffins, all from scratch. And so I'm getting ahead, right? So I'm like I'm running the show, like I'm getting ahead. Okay, everybody, I've got like 4 things done. Everybody's still working on their second one. So my chocolate chip cookies are in the oven. I think my muffins and my puff pastries are already done. No, my muffins and my scones are already done, if I can remember. So I go to get my chocolate chip cookies out of the oven. Y'all, they are so good. So great, so chocolatey and ooey and gooey. Y'all, I literally open the convection oven, take my bare hand, reach in there and grab the cookie pan without an oven mitt on. I literally was holding the pan and I'm like, I feel something hot. So immediately, I think somebody told me that I ain't have no oven mitt on my hands. Immediately, I'm like, okay, it's something hot. And I'm looking and my bare hand is touching this scalding hot metal pan that just came out of the oven. I literally almost dropped all of my cookies on the floor. I put the baking sheet on my counter, ran to the sink, and literally ran cold water on my hand for like 5 to 10 minutes, for real. Like, my hand was swollen and red, and it set me back in the competition, and I didn't win. But that's neither here nor there. That is one of the dumbest things that I have ever done in my entire life. Like, every time I think about that, it's just hilarious to me. Like, it is hilarious that I was holding the pan for that long, and I ain't feel no pain. So I remember now. I screamed when I realized that my bare hand was on this metal pan. I screamed. And so, long story short, it set me back in the competition. I did not win. I got all of my pastries and things done, but I didn't win in the timing that was set. So that is one of the stupidest things that I've done. I hope this was super fun. Hope you guys got to know me more. My question for you is, drum roll. How is growing with God helping you guys? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to know? What do you want to learn? I have great news. I am adding a segment to the YouTube channel called Pray for My Subscribers. So this segment is going to be done a couple of times out of the month, where I'm going to do a video dedicated to praying for my subscribers. So that'll be fun. But my question to you is, how is growing with God helping you? Is it helping you in your everyday life? What can I do? That is it for today's video for growing with God. I'm excited about your future. I'm excited about what God is doing in my future. I pray that you got some giggles, some laughs, and some type of inspiration from this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And be on the lookout. I am releasing some major content in the next few days. So I pray that you all are blessed. And thank you for supporting and watching Growing with God. You all be blessed. And remember, Jesus loves you. God bless.